Hello Fenton family. In tonight's Collector's Showcase, we'll look at Embossed Rose, LG Wright's most prolific lamp pattern, in its various colors and configurations. Please join me.
You are watching the channel for Fenton Glass, Lamps, and Victorian Style, with your host, James Bartosh.
Thanks for being here. First, you might ask if these really are indeed Fenton lamps. Most collectors deem that not by who sold the product line, by who produced the glass. In the case for LG Wright, Fenton oftentimes produced the glass. Honey amber, for instance, is an overlay technique and a specifically known Fenton color. The pattern Embossed Rose originates from an early mold. You can see an example of an old Goofus glass lamp provided by Elizabeth Bird.
Heck, I was so excited to get an LG Wright Puffy Rose. I was like, oh, it's oil. How did you make oil? And then I got to research and I'm like, he didn't make oil.
Like the old pattern, LG Wright's application included smaller items too. And over time, the pattern adopted a collector's name, Puffy Rose. Collector names are not uncommon, but they typically grow from a product not having any descript name in the catalog. Perhaps only a number or a letter code, which isn't helpful when you need to paint a vivid picture in a shop owner's mind of exactly what you're looking for. Puffy Rose paints that picture perhaps a little better than Embossed Rose, as one of the identifying features is just how far the pattern extends from the core shape of these lamps. This little lamp is perhaps the best known of the line, and in the catalog carries the name American Beauty. I remember the first time seeing one, being struck by this petite size, and the pairing of the 10-inch open shade with the inverted pear font creates great proportions. It's a classic, available in a myriad of color treatments. I imagine that a lot of original lower bulbs are still in these lamps, and I'll show you how to change them. First, make sure to unplug the lamp and remove the top shaved carefully. If it's not tight, you can unscrew by turning the shade ring. More likely, you'll want to take a wide grip pliers, some padding to save the brass, and turn. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Now you have easy access to replace with a small nightlight LED. There are loads of configurations of lamps in the Embossed Rose pattern, up to the 3-tier banquet size, which stands at a full 36 inches in height. Sadly, many are missing their top globes. This is a very heavy lamp, and great care should be taken in moving. If you're missing a top, you'll need an 11-inch globe, which is a little more scarce. That's how big these are. The range of size, colors, and configuration give Embossed Rose a prolific assortment that's super fun for collectors to seek out and find something that fits perfectly in their own room settings. Just take a look at this example, sent in by Bobby and Christina Stanley. Beautiful. Thanks so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you next week. Continue watching as we explore the question, why do we love Fenton glass? With artist Elizabeth Bird.
Click to see that special content now. And for other shows on differing topics, visit nfeedvideo.com.